In this class, we are going to learn about the Adam Smith and his contributions. Adam Smith, who was born on 1723, was a Scottish economist. He is also known as the father of modern economics, and in some works, he is also referred as the father of political economy. There are two major works associated with the Adam Smith. The first one is The Theory of Moral Sentiments, which he wrote in 1759, and the second one is An Inquiry into Nature and Causes of the Wealth of the Nations, which was published in 1776. Here are some key contributions and theories of Adam Smith. The first one is division of labor, which was the part of his work of 1776, that is An Inquiry into Nature and Causes of the Wealth of the Nations. In this, he is explaining about the specialization, how the specialization increased the productivity. We will discuss it in detail. The second one is invisible hands, that is self-interest leads to social benefit. As per Adam Smith, there is no government who controls the society and leads to social welfare, but everyone is working for their own self-interest, and at last the society ends up with social benefit, that is social welfare for everyone. The third one is theory of value, that is a labor is the real measure of the value. A thing, if we want to determine its value, that can be measured in the terms of labors, how much amount of labor is required to produce it. The fourth one is laissez-faire, that is minimal government intervention and free markets. The fifth one is role of the government. As per Adam Smith, the role of the government is limited up to defense, justice and public works. The sixth one is absolute advantage. It is a most common theory in international economics, that is benefit from international trade. We will learn it in detail. So, as per Adam Smith, it is not from the benevolence of the butcher, the brewer or the baker that we expect our dinner, but from their regard to their own interest. In simple words, we can say that the baker is not working for our welfare. He doesn't care if we want food or not, but he is working for his own self-interest, means he will get the money. So let's learn in detail the theory of division of labor. Specialization increases productivity and efficiency. How? Let's consider the example of a pin factory where one person is drawing out the wire, the other person is straightening the wire, the third person is cutting the wire, and the fourth person is pointing the wire. The fifth one is making the heads, and the last one is polishing the pins, means everyone has his own work. So, the amount of time required to make the pins reduce up to the greatest instance, because over the time, if we are performing an action continuously, at the first if we take 20 minutes and at last it can take only 5 minutes, and after some time we can produce it within 2 or 3 minutes. That is increasing in productivity, and also it is efficient in the case of time. In small amount of time we can produce a vast amount of and a large quality of different products. Next is without division of labor, one worker equals to 20 pins per day, but with division of labor, 10 workers can produce 48,000 pins per day. Next is invisible hands. Individuals act in their own self-interest, but society benefits indirectly. How? Individual seeks his own interest, which leads to free competition in the market, and resources are allocated efficiently, the social benefit or the economic welfare at last. Self-interest make coordination and social benefit. In the first, we are trying to fulfill our own self-interest, which lead to competition in the market. When everyone try to fulfill their own self-interest, it leads to the competition in the market, and with this competition the resources are allocated efficiently, because we know that resources are limited, but the needs and wants to fulfill with that resources are unlimited. So we have to manage them efficiently. At last, we are generating social benefit because everyone attain his own self-interest. Next is theory of value. In early society or primitive society, value was based on the labor, but in advanced society it is based on the wages plus profit plus rent. Labor is the real measure of value as per the Adam Smith. Next is laissez-faire, minimal government intervention. Free markets work best. Less government means more efficiency, and laissez-faire equals to let it be, let it do. Lets the market work freely. There are no constraints by the government. Next is role of the government. What is the role of government? We are saying that in case of Adam Smith theory, there is the little intervention or minimal intervention of the government. It doesn't mean that government is completely absent there. Some works are in the part of the government too, that is defense, justice, public works like road, bridges and infrastructure. Smith was not anti-government, just anti-access. So, at last, we are going to learn about the absolute advantage. Each country should specialize in the goods it can produce more efficiently. Means, a country, if it can produce one good, it should be efficient in that, in case of cost and time as well. Produce what you do best. We will produce what we can produce more and best, and that good we will trade with the others, gain more and improve welfare. Means one good we are producing with efficient time and resources that we are exporting, and the good in which we don't have absolute advantage, it is taking more time and resources, we can import that goods.